know it's been a couple of years now, but you've had some really good games against your former team. Is it still fun to play these guys, or is that kind of a thing of the past at this point?
Yeah, I think I always look forward to this game. It's been a while. There's only a couple buddies left, I feel like, over there since it's been so many years. But yeah, I always look forward to playing these guys.
Just Terry at all?
No.
Pretty crazy. Like, you look at their team, obviously the record is what it is, but they literally have one of the best players in AHL history.
I know. Like, the fact that he's put up 60 points again this year is so impressive.
How do you guys approach, like, from a media side, this other team, there's a lot of lows, and that's kind of all we talk about, but in the dressing room, I imagine it's probably a different message.
I think these are the games that can kind of be tricky and like sneak up on you. You take your guard down for a second, and I mean, any team in the league is good enough to beat you on any given night. So regardless of the record, you gotta be ready to go no matter what. When we played them there, they gave us, I thought they outplayed us, they outshot us, and we scraped one out, but they're still a good team regardless of what their record shows, and that's kind of been the message.
Talk about that. It kind of reminds me of Utica. Like, there were a lot of games in that season series where we were down 1-0, 2-0, and the record would indicate it should be a mismatch. It never really was.
Yeah, sure. I think it's even harder when it's in your division because you know them so well and you're playing them so many times. This is a little bit different because we don't see these guys as frequently, but yeah, same sort of message. You just can never take your foot off the gas or they'll make you pay.
Viewing like the forward group, it looks like it's going to be 11-7 tonight, and I mean, you could argue three of, if not the top forwards of this team, are up in Buffalo right now. You're kind of playing shorthanded.
Yeah, that is the norm at this time of year at this level. Is you're going to lose. Usually, it ends up being your top guys just due to their performance throughout the year, and they've earned an opportunity. So I think everyone that has played at this level understands that, coming down to the wire, it kind of seems to look like this. We've been in this place before, and we understand. Guys are excited at times too because you get some extra minutes and some extra looks maybe on the power play or on the PK where you weren't usually getting those opportunities. So it'll be good for all of us.
5, maybe 6 weeks. At least from my vantage point, I think you look a lot more like the MVP player from a season ago. Do you feel that way now?
Yeah, I feel that I'm finding my rhythm. There was that one streak throughout the year that really set me back. I feel like it was like a 20-game stretch. Not sure what was going on. It's just one of those things where you go through a slump, but I've been feeling much more myself. I feel like I've got my legs, feeling really good shape, and feeling comfortable.
Change it all around this time of year, because 2 points in October is the same as 2 points in March. It just never feels that way because now everybody's really like, okay, we're trying to get an X next to our name. We're trying to clinch a playoff spot. So does it feel any different now than then?
I think it does. I think that with the, as soon as you start getting to like 15 games left, it feels like there's desperation from every team that you're playing. Almost everyone is fighting for every point to try to make it in or to jostle for first place or whatever it might be. And I think you can definitely see that in the scores of games. A lot more one-goal games. I feel like we've been in a stretch where it's been like one-goal games for like 8 to 10 in a row or something. Like it's been really tight compared to earlier in the year. So I think that's the biggest difference I've noticed.
I'll ask questions. So what you just said, everybody's desperate, battling for points. I know we already talked about their struggles, but they're out, they're eliminated. They from a standings perspective, they have nothing left to play for. But what makes them a challenge?
That can honestly almost be harder at times because they have nothing to lose. Everyone out there they're playing for next year too. They're playing for contracts, and everyone's got something to play for. They still are guys trying to make it up to the NHL, and regardless of how many points they have. I played with their captain, Cole Bardreau. He's from here. I know, he's going to have a lot of people here, and he plays with a lot of heart, and I'm sure he'll rally the troops, and they'll be fired up. So it's just got to be ready when the puck drops.
It's I know it's kind of generic, but if you were to look at keys to the game, the kind of topics that you're viewing from a captain's perspective, what would be the keys to this team trying to come out on top tonight?
first of all, is just starting on time. These weeks where we don't have Wednesday games, I've noticed a tendency of being a little bit sleepy in the first period, getting outshot and being stuck in our D zone quite a bit, especially when we play teams that played on Wednesday. So I think just the position that we're in, just having the brains mentally turned on and be ready to compete right from the drop of the puck and not trying to fall behind.